Here we go, guys. Mickey Mouse here with Get Out There Outdoors. Getting in the car this morning. Buddy of mine, Brandon Montgomery, which helps run Get Out There Outdoors, by the way. He's been hitting it hard here the past couple weeks with mushrooms. Got a hold of me last night, wanted to know if I wanted to take a walk with him. Well, of course. I know a lot of mushroom spots, but every spot that I know, and that's probably end up in at 50, 60 spots that I know, someone has taken me to. And because of that reason, I refuse to go on my own. You know, just because they showed me the spot and they said, "Well, go ahead and go," I just don't feel right. You know, I haven't been one to personally take the time to find my own spot, so I just don't go. I'll go with somebody and help them out. I normally always give them all the mushrooms anyway, so it don't really matter to me. But this year in Ohio, we've had a pretty good early season coming up with the mushrooms. This morning he asked me to go, and when you know it, frost. So I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to pan out. How many of them we're going to find that'll be ruined or, you know, burn up on the tips. But that's part of it, you know. We're about a week away, 9 days I think away from turkey season. So that's where I have been gearing all of my efforts towards with turkey season. So that's kind of where we are with that. I'm trying to get out of here, trying to record this video while I'm driving with windows all frosted. Not a not a smart thing to do. So anyway, I'll continue up here when I meet up with Montgomery and we get heading that way. All right. Get Out There Outdoors is proud to represent the following. You can find them all on Facebook. Wall hangers. Display that European mount with pride. MWD Outdoors. Make them take a dirt nap. A to Z Game Calls. Specializing in custom slate calls. Prime One Camo. Be the Predator. Deer Tracks Plaques for some top quality displays. Here we are. In the brush. Montgomery. Videoing. Got Montgomery over the ridge here. So he's brought me to the hot spot. Worked during shed season. We'll call it the hot spot. South facing ridge. Got a lot of country to cover. A lot. So hopefully some good footage to come. Get back on here to find anything. Well, the first time around Mount Everest and back up the valley was a bust. But we got the research team going on now.
Research and development. There just ain't no development.
We're working on it. We were off video there for a little bit, and I told Montgomery that I seen something white over there. I thought maybe it would work, but it didn't.
You gotta say yellow today.
Yellow today. I'm on the wrong color pattern there.
That sycamore 100 yards up's got some yellow in it.
Okay.
It's okay.
We're reaching far and wide right now. We'll be back on the next development. Well, we decided to switch spots. A little spot here. Looks like we kind of find some grays in here a little bit, so kind of grassy. So you kind of got to take your time. Make sure you're not going to step on anything. We found one little one here. Montgomery's already picked up one. Going to do a little milling around. Find another one? Huh?
Live action.
Live action.
Right here. Might have to zoom in. It's tiny, but.
All right. Well, I better get off here so I can start gathering. Yeah, this one over here is pretty fresh too. Got a little one right down there. See it? Kind of seen it, and so I paused and Gonna take a couple looks around here a little bit, see what else we can find, but we just kind of walked up on them pretty quick, so. A little patch we just run up on.
Gotta place that one just right.
Emphasis on little patch.
It's my midget morels.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
21. Double digits.
And we get a sandwich out of that.
Well, we are doing the old mushroom tradition, spot hopping now. We tried to give it a go of covering a bunch of new ground to try to find a new spot. Decided we were putting in way too many calories versus our finding there, which was 0. So no new spots, but we're going through and clean up a couple spots that we know where they are, and just to make a gathering, if you will. The last group of mushrooms we found was kind of worried about the frost, but didn't seem to affect them a whole lot. There was, what, maybe 2 or 3 of the tips were a little scorched, but the rest of them were all right. Nice little freshies. So, high on the ridge tops, the frost must not have been as bad as what it was in the valley where I live. So hopefully this spot here will pan out. Give you a few more findings there. Actually, show some cutting some maybe. The last ones were, huh? Just one big one. All right. Still puddle jumping. Struck out the last spot we hit. Come to this area here. This area here, how many years ago was it that fire come through here?
Last year, early season.
Yeah. This year here, you see that little tree there. There was a fire come through. A lot of the area, the wood and stuff was scorched. Not a bad spot. Not a bad spot for yellow. Some blacks and grays found in here a couple years ago. But it's kind of what we're looking through now. This whole valley had been on fire and on blaze, so happens to face the right direction. And give her a walk and see what comes of it. Camera's on the board first. That's a little yellow.
What is today's date?
It's day 11th.
Yep.
Kind of walking this little valley here where that.
Got the archaic head hunter. I'm out with Mickey today. He's videoing me. I'm videoing him. But we hit the midget spot again. Got 20 some out of it, but finally got one I can cut in half laying down here. But go ahead and harvest this one. Give it a little flick of the knife. Not bad. Look at that. Well, after I found that first one down in the bottom, I came up high. Just go step on that good size yellow. That ain't bad at all. Then, as I was standing here, thinking about where all I could have missed some at, I see that one heading right up there. So I'm going to take my time and get in the brush, see if I can't pull a couple more of these out before work. Looks like the season's dwindling down, so got to get them while we can.
Well, didn't get skunked on this spot, but pretty close. Got one right here. It's a pretty nice one. I'll take just a second here, look around. I think Montgomery's trying to get out, but he's found 4, so I'm gonna take a look around just a little bit here. Slow him down just a touch. Huh?
Well, you can see my mushroom down here. Seen a wet spot running off the bank. Decided I'd come up here above where we found some grays. Try to do some looking around, and no sooner than I walked around that tree, bam, there's a good yellow. So we'll get him cut out, put in the sack, pop back on this and try to find some more. I might track that water source down to the top and see if there's any on the next bent. Got a little bit of dirt with that one. Fresh as they can come. Frosted last night.
Well, that concludes our hunt for the day. Back to the house now, getting around the house here and see the kids. I've been gone for quite a few hours. Montgomery's got the mushrooms back at his place, getting them cut up and prepared. So there you go, Montgomery. Hope you enjoy. You'll have fun to get out there.